Hello boat fans, boaters, anybody else who's watching. Further to my last video, the very last one I've just done, out on a very calm day, probably no more than a 6-knot wind, which is perfect for me because it's enabling me to practice putting the sails up. And I've got to say, putting the main up was just a breeze today, literally. This really is the way to do it. Learn as much as you can. I've been reading the RYA Skipper's Handbook, which is brilliant. Come out on a calm day, and obviously then your sails don't flap about as much, and if you do get into difficulties, they're not as accelerated like it was the other day, which I described in my last video in regarding not having an accidental Gybe line. Anyway, my Genoa looks pretty good and probably doing no more than a couple of knots, which I'm quite happy. I'll just give you a quick pan round because it is one of the most peaceful things you can do is sailing.